It's happening, guys. It's happening, guys. It's happening, guys. We have a match preview of. Can't really call it a big game now, can we? Because it's not like we've got anything to really play for. Really, I mean, we know we're going to be playing in the Champions League next season. It's just all about trying to cement second, which, in my opinion, there's no difference between finishing second and finishing fifth at this point, because you still achieve the same thing. So we've got a match on Sunday against Liverpool at Anfield, where we are giving them a guard of honour. So this is their first guard of honour at home that we're about to give them. Whoops. The hell happened here? Right, my browser's lost connection to my camera. I don't know how that's happened. But what the hell? Right, just give me a second. Arsenal not winning at Anfield yet, so it doesn't matter if Liverpool already won the league. We're going to get into that. But my camera's just disconnected. Oh, no. I just clicked to put the camera back on and it works. So it must be the mutants coming from there somewhere. But we've got Liverpool at Anfield, half-hour kickoff on Sunday. And big up to Rod as well. Big up to Rod. It's not even letting me put your comment on the screen. Right, so now it's doing it. Now it'll do it, yeah. Right. So yeah. Anfield. Liverpool obviously already champions. What more can I really say? You know what I mean? We could just get into this match preview and just go from there, can't we? So Liverpool's title-winning celebrations didn't get off to the brightest of starts as they suffered. Just their third defeat of this Premier League campaign with a 3-1 loss away to Chelsea last weekend. That result hardly dampened the celebratory mood on Merseyside, but what did sting was the news that followed with Trent Alexander-Arnold finally putting rumours to bed after announcing he'd be leaving Liverpool in the summer, and that sent Liverpool fans into an absolute frenzy, right? These men were in tears. Oh well. His decision brought a mixed reaction from the Red supporters, but those disheartened by his impending departure would certainly be cheered up if Liverpool secure 10th consecutive domestic home win. Doing so against second-placed Arsenal would be another show of their dominance this season. But in the midst of a 5-game winless streak against the Gunners, the Premier League, one lost 2, drawn 3, the victory is far from assured. To win for Arsenal would go a long way, securing their third successive runners-up finish in the top flight. Way! While also breaking their Anfield duck, where they last won the league game back in 2012, drawn 4, lost 7 since. A match which manager, I'm not even going to say his name, started in. Their record at Anfield won't be at the front of their minds, though, as they first have to deal with a heartbreak of losing a thrilling Champions League semi-final tie 3-1 in aggregate to French champions PSG. You know, because this manager thought that he could get cute and conquer Europe without a recognised out-and-out striker, because he's allergic to them. He has a fear of them. He has trypophobia. Sandwiched between their defeats in both legs is a 2-1 loss to Bournemouth, with this being just the third time the Gunners have lost 3 games in a row since the Bronze Bombers' appointment in December 2019. So we've clearly gone backwards. But people want to try and gaslight the thing and say, oh, no, could you go forward, man? Bollocks. The disappointment is compounded when considering that they were leading against Bournemouth, taking their tally of drop points from winning positions to 21. Their joint most in the Premier League campaign. So the last 5 games, Liverpool have lost 2 of the last 5. Arsenal have lost 3 of the last 5. Liverpool winning 3 of the last 5. Arsenal winning 1 and drawing 1 of the last 5. Now, the last 5 matches against Liverpool, last time we played them, we drew 2-2 in the at the Emirates Stadium early on in the season. Before that, we played them in the friendly before the season started, a 2-1 loss. Before that, we beat them 3-1 at the Emirates last season. Before that, Liverpool beat us 2-0 at the Emirates in the FA Cup. And before that, we drew 1-1 at Anfield the last time we played there. So to go back as far as the last time Liverpool beat us was a 2-0 win in the Premier League at the Emirates Stadium. That's the last time they've beaten us in the league. And obviously the last time we beaten them in the league was at Anfield, was 2012. So yeah. Obviously this is a game where there's the pressure's kind of off. You know what I mean? It's kind of off Arsenal now. You know what I mean? We sat second in the table on 67 points. Obviously, a win will take us to 70 points. We've got Man City and Newcastle right behind us. Man City are 3 points behind us. If I'm right, I'm thinking that Man City play tomorrow. Let me have a look. Yeah, they play Southampton away. So Man City will be level on points with us. Not that it really matters to us because, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? Score prediction for this game. All right. Now, this is where it can get a bit bit interesting. Yeah. Because some of you are probably thinking, oh, well, YG is going to predict that Liverpool are going to beat Arsenal 10-0. You know, Arsenal are just going to get steamrolled and Arsenal are going to, you know, not, you know, you look at Arsenal's performance in the previous games, what chance have they got at Anfield? The thing is, I've seen this play out before. And Arsenal being Arsenal, we are that kind of team that can just get a result in a game like this when it doesn't matter. So the score prediction I'm going for, right? The score prediction I'm going for is Liverpool 1, Arsenal 3. That's what I'm going for. Because literally, it's just because Liverpool, they've won the league, everything's done. That's why it just wouldn't surprise me. We can't win at Anfield for shit. It'd be so us to win now. You know what I mean? It ain't going to mean anything. Big up to Warren. Slot already said he's playing his strongest team. Doesn't matter. We can beat Liverpool. The thing is, we can. We can beat him. I have no care of any of these final games now. I mean nothing. May not watch, to be honest, just for my mental. I know had it not been for me giving you guys content, I wouldn't either. You know what I mean? You can, but not at Anfield. You're not. It can happen. I mean, you can. Oh, you lot arguing now. I'm gonna stick with 2-1 Arsenal because can't be asked to be negative. I know. I think next season. I think what I'm gonna do next season, right, is I'm just gonna predict us to win every single game. I'm just gonna be ultra positive next season. It's gonna be like, yeah, we'll win this game. I'm not gonna say that we're gonna win anything because, in all fairness, next season it's gonna be more of what we see in this season. It's gonna be another nightmare of a season. It's gonna be another, you know, it's gonna be another season that you want to be over with already. But you know, it's one of them where there's no point in being angry anymore because you know what the deal is now. By the time we're going to next season, Man United or Spurs are trying to win their second trophy in being the UEFA Super Cup. You know what I mean? Chelsea would have most likely of. Then again, they are playing a Spanish team in the conference final, and Spanish teams don't lose cup finals to foreign sides. But we'll see. But we're potentially seeing Chelsea off the back of winning a trophy. I mean, obviously Newcastle already won the cup. Liverpool won the league. You know what I mean? Big up to nearsighted remembrance. You just come from a rodeo, G. I just came from bossing Arsenal on FC25 because that's the only way it's going to happen. Because Super Tex, that manager that we've got, he ain't going to do anything with what we've got. That's not true. When the last time City lost a game? What game? What game did you lose? And you came in here because I know you weren't in here when we beat you 5-1. I know that for a start. That's one thing I know. That you was not in here when we beat you 5-1. I never saw you.
I've seen him do it.
Get me. Since you are York, man, what's your opinion on Leeds? I'm glad Leeds came up. To be honest, I'm glad Leeds came up. What are you lot on about in the chat? Oh, yeah. Your brother came to apologize for you not being here. That was when we beat them 5-1. Ain't that the last time City lost in the league? Or am I not in Forest away? Was that after you lost to us? Yep. Then was that after you lost to us? Because what I'm seeing in the chat is man.
I've seen him do it.
You know what I mean? Hold on, I'm lost now. All right. There's pressure to maintain second. If that man cares about that, I don't think it won't be. It's not going to be nearly enough pressure than what was at stake. That's why I think we'll win this game. But the thing is, this is the only game I think we'll win for the last 3 games. It's only be this one because we won't beat Newcastle and we ain't beating Southampton. Despite how bad Southampton have been this season. Kurt is therefore an Arsenal fan. Now, man, we can't make claims like that now. Also, will Timber be fit? I'm assuming so. I didn't see him on the list of the thing is, man recovered from an ACL and he's giving us all these minutes. We know this manager doesn't really like to manage his players that well. It's amazing that Timber has still lasted this long coming back from that. But you lot are accusing Kurt of being an Arsenal fan now. Yeah, 3-1. I'm going 3-1. I mean, I can see something like that happening. Then some of these toxic positives will say, "Oh, she watched next season now, mate. The manager's got a cookie now, kid. Watch." Not sure Liverpool conceded. They haven't. But that don't matter. Trust me. I can just see this play out because Liverpool haven't conceded 3 at home. If we win by the scoreline I predicted, trust me, it's all kicking off with the toxic positives. then they'll just justify keeping this fraud as a manager. So why did you chat when City lost to Forest away? That was when City last lost. Can't remember when that was, to be fair. Liverpool rest their midfields. I don't think they will. I think they'll probably they'll go strong. Please do a watch along. I won't be doing one. I'll be watching it at my friend's house, who are Liverpool fans. I'll be watching it then. I don't know when I'll next do a watch along now. I don't know when. Put you in timeout, DXR for. Oh, you've timed him out. What's your score prediction? I don't hear. I'm going 3-1 Arsenal. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for 3-1. Now you've timed him out. I mean, come on now. You've done a 24 hour. Nah, that come on now. I'm not on. I'm in StreamYard. Let me just. Oh, you put man on a 24-hour timeout. How do I see who's timed out now? Hold on a minute. I can't. Hold on. I can't. How do I untime out someone in here? I don't know how to get the XR back from a timeout. All I see is options, nothing saying about take the person off timeout. So if you can do it, Kurt, I'd appreciate if you take the XR off the timeout. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world that the person's claiming you're an Arsenal fan. I mean, I don't believe in or anything like that. You know what I mean? But you know, it's not like it was like he's accusing you of, you know, thingy, like some dodgy shit or whatever. He's not, but yeah, but you've banned him for 24 hours. I don't know how to take him off that. I can't see the option to say, you know, I can't see that. Crumble again, ole. Annual. I'm not saying that guy's name. Capitulation, leading to guard of honor for. And the thing is, like, these toxic positives, how is this not pissing them off? Everything that's in place. Like, I'm going to try and find the XR and take him off timeout. Because I can see where his comments been deleted. Because it's, you know, let me see, channel activity. Oh, it says one, yeah. In fact, I've put him as a mod anyway. I've put the XR as a mod. He's one of my mods, but there's no option here saying taken to remove from timeout. I don't see that. I'm not seeing that. Obviously, DXR will you'll be able to hear me and everything like that, but I can't find that at the moment. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on in here now? Hold on a minute. It is that time of year. Okay. Why do you have you converted to a top gunner and Liverpool to lose to us at Anfield by 3 goals? Nope. I'm just saying what I genuinely think will happen. You know what I mean? I'm putting my neck out on the line. The thing is, the most likely scenario is us getting smoked 5-0. That's the most likely scenario, but you put him in timeout, ain't you? Who's this person? Yeah, we give Liverpool a guard of honor. Everybody, the last 3 games. If Liverpool won the league in January, everyone would have to give him a guard of honor till the end of the season. That's how it works. I thought it was just the next game that you play, or the next home game or something. But everyone has to do it. So whoever their last 3 games are, they have to do it as well, if they want to. You lot or something else. The intangibles at home, they lost to CFC last week. First Premier fans. Yeah, I mean, obviously them losing to Chelsea last week is kind of like, well, are they really going to lose 2 in a row? But it's yeah. Oh yeah. Them gimps. I might have to get onto that in a second. Telling me to wait. Who's saying that? Who said that? Who said that to you, Kurt? I can't find that comment. Wait, hold on. Right, let's stop the name calling. A timeout is a timeout. You have to serve the time. As a mod on other channels, I haven't seen a timeout reversed by a channel ban. Probably. Who said that to you? Are you saying that DXR said that? Because how did he say it if you timed him out? Laughably YG, I believe we are positive team. We still lose top gun and still blame you. I mean, next season I might have to just be positive for every single game. I'll just say, yeah, we're gonna win. We're gonna beat so and so. We're gonna beat them 5-0. I might have to do that. Get on the super text train. You know what I mean? Might have to do that. So right, you lot calm down in the chat. We know Kurt's blocked timed out DXR, but that went too far, but it ain't that deep. A lot of things to say. Oh, what is it? Well, hold on. So on YouTube, I can view deleted comments. I can view deleted comments on YouTube. So let me scroll up. Can't. It's gone now. Oh no, hold on. Live chat. I should be able to see it. Nope. I can't view all the comments anymore. Because I didn't view the deleted comments, you see. So let's stop the back and forth in the chat now. He said that after Kurt blocked him for nothing. But how did he say if he were blocked or timed out though? Yes, Sam, you lot better do your job. Either way, one of these is going to lose that Europa League final. So either way, I'm still going to take the piss out of either Man U or Spurs. I don't care. Because one of you is leaving this season with nothing like we are. But y'all are in a position where I tried to get Champions League football, but I failed. I personally think at first, I ain't going to lie. At first, I was thinking to myself, I think Spurs will win it. But now I'm getting Arsenal 2019 vibes from Spurs now. Arsenal in 2019 were expected to win the Europa League because Unai Emery is a specialist in Europa League, and him getting this to a final, surely he's going to do it again. You know what I mean? But us being us, we know what happened in Emmanuel, Azerbaijan, in Baku. Yeah? With Spurs now, Ange said, I always win things in my second season. It will be so Spurs to lose that final after all that. With him getting him to a final, after saying that, them expecting to win it. Someone is getting Baku'd. Tell you, someone's getting Baku'd, I think. What happened to us in Baku is going to happen to Man United or Spurs. And I'm inclined to think now that Man United will win the Europa League. You know what I mean? And they'll win it going invincible in the Europa League. And then they'll try and peddle that to try and say it's better than going invincible in the league when they did nothing but tell us how winning the league is so important, winning the league is bread and butter, it's over a 38-game period, blah, blah, blah. So I want you guys to remember that. But when United win Europa League, and then they pedal out our Europa League should be gold now because we went invincible, mate, and it's better than going invincible with what you did in Premier League, mate. Just get ready for that. And just remind them that the Premier League is over a 38-game period and the league is the bread and butter. Because that's what they kept telling us. Well, I don't know who that user is in here. But I never saw his comment saying that. So he's saying that DI21 said it. Because the first comment I seen here was he put waste man. Right, I can see DXR's comments in here in the StreamYard chat, but I don't see nothing about anything that apparently was said. Because I'm back to the beginning on there. But on YouTube, I can't see, you know. I can confirm that Dra21 did tell Kirk about his family. Yeah, so I'm watching the chat and this guy is mad. The power trip issues. Yes, I didn't say anything to this guy. Just banning it. Yeah, but you can't be saying, if you're saying to him about his family, you can't be doing that. That's say what you want to him about him if you want to say anything about him, but if you bring in families into it, then you can't be doing that. You can time him out for 10 seconds to reverse the 24-hour timeout. Is that how it works? See, I seen the comment where he said you're a waste man. I seen that. I can look at it on the StreamYard, but I don't see the other comment of him saying the other part. Arsenal nightmare, United or Spurs winning trophy. The nightmare would be worse if Spurs win it, because we're used to seeing United win trophies. So, it's still bad, but, yeah. Now, I don't know. I don't recall. Hold on. Let me go back on YouTube. Because I've never seen you in here before, so I can't have you telling any of my subs that have been here a while to, I've timed out Dra. I've had to time you out. I've timed out Dra because I can't have that. You know what I mean? Like my subs that are in here that are moderators been here for a long time, and I've never seen you in here. Oh, right. So yeah, he actually admitted it. You can't be saying stuff like that though. Anyways, we're either way, we're taking the piss out of Arsenal right now today. There's nothing more. There's nothing's worse than the fact that we have the manager that we have. That is suffering. That's pain. Like United winning Europa League, it's not going to really do much more. The suffering is you know what I mean? You can't exceed this. You know what I mean? We have to come to the terms. Man United or Spurs are winning that Europa League and have a shot at winning the Super Cup. That's 2 trophies. So one of them 2 clubs has a shot at 2 trophies, really. You know what I mean? There's nothing more that can be said about us. Like, what happened to us has happened. It'd be worse if we got to the Champions League final and lost, because that's the last game that's played in the season. That'd have been worse. But now we know that we've won nothing. We know what the deal is. So the pain, it's not going to hurt. Yeah, that's out of order. That's out of order. North London not see no trophies. Well, they better not, because Spurs are the only last hope of North London seeing any trophies this season. So you lot better get it right. You lost to Spurs 3 times this season. Yeah. But I don't take that to mean that means you're going to lose a cup final, because we've seen this happen plenty of times, haven't we? A team beats a team multiple times in the season, but when it comes to the cup final, they always win it, kind of thing. but when you say giving it back, I don't recall Kurt coming for anybody's family like that. Say fan here and Arsenal fans. Now the timing out was too far, but I've had to time you out because I can't have you doing that. I just can't have that, man. But big up to Mitchell. Big up to you. Oh, hopefully you guys do it. Turn your comments to all. I did that, and I can't scroll up any further on YouTube for some reason. Only in here in StreamYard. Oh, I've timed out thingy now, so I can't see what you lot are replying to right now. If United lose to Spurs, everyone's getting bantered off the park. Yeah. If Spurs win Europa League, I'm still coming for United fans. You know what I mean? That grind doesn't stop. It's like a firefighter. They don't have Christmas Day off, do they? You know what I mean? Same applies here. Because even though it'd be painful to see Spurs win a trophy, yeah, especially a European one, I'm sorry. You United fans, you're getting it, right? You'll be in the same bracket as us at this point. We're all getting it. You know what I mean? But Spurs lose, I'm going to be coming for man like
Do you know what? I don't mind if we lose. It is what it is. I want us to lose.
Trust me. Trust me. Just looks at the beginning of the chat as a space you can't see what's written. Yeah, we need to get back to the football. We need to forget it now. You know what I mean? We need to yeah, we need to get back to the football now. It is what it is. You can still be here. I'm not kicking you out or anything like that. Obviously, we know you went too far with putting DXR on timeout, blah blah blah. But I've had to time out Draw 21 because I've never seen that account in here before. I don't recall seeing that account in here before anyway, unless it came under a different name. I don't know. And I can't have my subs being spoke to like that. You know. Yeah, it's probably too many chats. Don't worry, Man United will win the final. At first, I had Spurs winning it, but like I said, I just explained that they remind me of us in 2019. We were expected to win it. Now, I'm thinking United are going to win it. They look more like to me, they look more like they're going to win it than what Spurs are, believe it or not. So fans are hot and emotional and rattled. The only thing that rattles me is the manager that's still here. That's the only thing that rattles me. That's the only thing. Like, because if Spurs win Europa League, they win it. If Man U win it, they win it. I mean, I don't expect anything from us next season. I expect next season to be torture. That's what I expect. Probably will. Probably will. Either way, it's on a Wednesday, isn't it? So either way, I don't know what I'm doing yet in terms of work, in terms of where, if I'm going to be here or if I'm going to be away, it will work. But if I'm here, I'm tempted to do a watch along for it. I don't know. I'm just tempted. I'm not a hate along type of guy, but I don't know. We'll have to see. It depends. If you guys want to see it, then I probably might. We better hope so, Rod, because if they get their hands on that trophy, they're gonna. I've seen that he's live and he's cooking the mutants that came for him on X. Oh, I seen him repost a video of a guy singing, but I didn't click on I didn't put the volume on the thingy. I just saw the title. Back to pool, slotting press, looks confident and happy. Arteta just waffling. We have the best players. Shit again. Said his name. Yeah, that's what he does though. You know what I mean? We were the best team against PSG. Arsene Wenger to come out and say, "No, I disagree with that, fam." I don't know what this guy's smoking. Yeah. But this is what we have to deal with. This is what we have to deal with. The man who's a serial failure is coming out with nonsense and he's going to keep doing it. Let's watch next season. Next season is going to be. You think this season is going to be bad with banter towards us? Next season is going to be off the charts. If Tottenham wins that final, Kurt William cook me. Well, it's only logical City fans will want Spurs to win it. You know what I mean? I want you guys to win it. You know what I mean? You know, Rod, I'm with you. I believe that that Man U win it. At first, I had Spurs winning it, but I don't know. I'm just getting this vibe now. I will catch up with Leland later. Should be a good one. Yeah, probably might be 24 hours of streaming. It's 24 hours of him cooking the mutants and everything like that. That's one prediction I can make. It's just out of curiosity, how did that happen with your two brothers supporting different sides? Well, the thing is, I've got brothers that support. I've got a brother that supports Man U. I've got two that support Man U. Got another one that supports Liverpool. Two others that support Arsenal. I've got an uncle that supports Spurs. Shit like this can happen. That man is doing that because his mind games to convince his players. Enrique, where the Farmers League. Yeah, even Enrique had to come out and say, yeah, well, Farmers League, look at us. We knocked out all the English sides and we're in the final. PSG will win the Champions League. The Super Cup will be PSG versus Man United, with PSG winning the Super Cup. PSG will conquer Europe. Watch. Enrique laughing at so-and-so. Yeah, they were right to. Glory, glory, Man United. Fam, we're going to have to be seeing that. I'm telling you, if I do a stream on that night of the Europa League final, I will put my background Man United. The background that you see around me. That you see at the sides here. I'm going to put yeah, I'm going to wear it support Man United. You know what I mean? I might have to do a shit. That's what I might do, actually. Because I did a shameless FC, didn't I? Back in 2023, where I supported Man City completing the treble to get at Man United fans because they were laughing at us for bottling the league. And it's like, well, you've just watched City win another league title. A treble's at stake, and they're playing you in the FA Cup final, fam. You know what I mean? And I did the shameless 5 episodes. I might have to do a Manchester United edition. I might have to do it. I might have to do a shameless FC. Because I did do a shameless FC where I did my usual streaming, but I did it as if I was a fan of that club. So yeah, I might have to do another shameless FC Man United edition. Oh, Jesus. I'm assuming you meant to put half you City and Man United, City fans. I have City and United in my family. Manchester in the late 70s and 80s. Went to infants there. Oh, cool. Yeah, I hear that. Most of my family either Arsenal or Liverpool. Got a nephew who's a Chelsea fan. PSG versus Man United, where cuts in that Super Cup even if it's Inter Milan. You don't have to worry about Inter Milan. They ain't doing anything. They're gonna help another team win their first Champions League as a treble. Just like they did City 2 years ago. They're gonna do the same thing. If I had to choose, I'd rather Inter Milan win it because I can't have another club ending their draw of we've never won the Champions League because that just leaves us now. You know what I mean? Out of the bigger sides that compete in the Champions League. You know what I mean? We're like one of the only ones that's like not won it, pretty much. Oh, you got Atletico Madrid though. Into win Champions League? Nah. Nope. Telling you, it's PSG. My club just let City win. Let City easy win that FA Cup final. Oh yeah, the 2023 one. Italians don't lose finals. 2 years ago in Istanbul, City, Inter Milan. Then you've got AC Milan of 2005, 3-0 in Istanbul, that same stadium. Come on now. You know what I mean? Italy in the Euro 2012 got smoked 4-0. Trust me. I'm telling you, every Champions League final held in Munich has been won by a club for the first time. You know, I'll bring it up. Let me go to AI. How many Champions Leagues was held in Munich?
In total, Munich has hosted the Champions League final 5 times. These finals were held at 2 different stadiums in the city. Olympia Stadium. This stadium hosted the European Cup final, the predecessor to the Champions League, 3 times. 1979, Nottingham Forest 1-0 Malmo FF. 1993, Olympique Marseille 1-0 AC Milan. 1997, Borussia Dortmund 3-1 Juventus. Allianz Arena, known as Munich Football Arena for UEFA competitions. This stadium has hosted the Champions League final twice. 2012, Chelsea 1-1, 4-3 penalties, Bayern Munich. 2025.
So what I'm reading here, Nottingham Forest won it in Munich in 2020, in 1979. That was their first one. 1993, when it became the Champions League under that name, was held in Munich. A French club, Marseille, beat an Italian club, AC Milan. That was Marseille's first Champions League. 1997, Borussia Dortmund in Germany, Munich, beat Juventus 3-1. That was their first Champions League. Allianz Arena then hosted 2012 one when Chelsea won it for the first time. And then Paris Saint-Germain are in this year's final, held in Allianz Arena, and they have never won it before. I'm telling you. Let's not forget, 5 years ago, PSG lost to Bayern Munich. 5 years later, they're now going to play in their backyard, right? In a country where, when the Champions League finals held there, a club who's never won it wins it for the first time. Now can you see why I'm so pissed we didn't get to the Champions League final? Knowing that a new club wins it in Germany. That's what I said all along. I think it'll be PSG that win it. I think it'll be PSG that win. I was saying it all this time. Yeah, Spanish teams don't lose finals either. Like, they literally don't. Since 2001 to Liverpool, a Spanish club lost to Liverpool in the UEFA Cup. Since then, Spanish club has won against foreign sides in cup competitions ever since. That fraud Onana had his best ever match. He better do the same Europa League final. Yeah, it used to be Italy, but not anymore. Onana lost all his European finals. Ajax. Oh, was he in goal? No, he wasn't in goal, was it? In 2017, when they lost to Man United, Ajax. Hang on, let me investigate. I can bring that up. Right, here we go. What Onana in goal, was it? Oh yeah, it was. It was Onana in goal. I didn't even know it was there that long. Oh yeah, because De Ligt was there. Yeah. But it wasn't Ten Hag, the manager, though. Van der Beek was there. Oh, I didn't know it was there that long. So he's lost the Europa League final and the Champions League final. Jesus. Last final by Munich was, yeah. PSG ain't beating Inter. Trust me. You see Inter conceding 6 goals in both semi-final matches. Trust me. When you stick it on Inter, crumble. Martin Tyler was on DR Sports with Cam's United fan. He did say he predicts the first time winner this year. Yeah, because you know what? He knows. That's why. He knows Munich always held a Champions League winner for the first time. They always had one. That's why he said that. I'm telling you. That's why he said it. So PSG bet win it then. Yeah, you might as well put. I think PSG will probably win it on penalties. But throw a load of money on PSG winning it out, just winning it. Whether it's extra time, normal time, penalties. PSG is the type of team to blow it. True, but the manager they've got though. And this is what I'm saying about us. Because you see clubs that have this mentality, and all they need is that manager to get them over the line just that one time, and that's it. That club's set for life now. You know what I mean? It's almost like somebody invests a load of money into your business and you're set for life. That's literally what happens. Yeah? Because PSG do have a bottle mentality, but look at the manager they've got now and look what they're doing right now. You know what I mean? They get over the line. They've cemented themselves now. And this is what I'm crying out for. This is what we're crying out for when it comes to this club. This is why I want a manager who's been there, done it all. Yeah? Get a Luis Enrique in. Get him to get us to a level where, okay, we've won a league title, we've won a Champions League, and then build off that. But then going forward, it's cemented now. You've got fans that have seen it, that know what the deal is and everything. That's why I don't want no young manager that's not done shit. You know what I mean? Got a feeling Inter wins it after the last Champions League final they lost. I know, but we saw Atletico Madrid 2014 get to the final, lose. Then they got to the final in 2016 and still lost again. You know what I mean? So, Dembele, Ballon d'Or. You never know. They will not beat Inter. You man are adamant that Inter are winning it. Okay? I hope they do it. I hope Inter win it, but I just don't think they will. We can't have you lot winning Champions League. You lot would move like Newcastle fans. Well, Newcastle fans have every right to move the way they're moving. As for us, you lot better delete your social medias if it ever happens in your lifetime. I'm with PSG so I can mudfoot. Yeah. Yeah, I know. To be fair, he was gutted that I saw his video. I hadn't watched it, but I saw his title saying Arsenal let me down. And it's like, fam, like, I hope you realize that Munich is the home of your first time Champions League winner is going to be here. I want him to know that. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I checked it. Yeah, I will bet both teams to score in the final. Yeah, Paris is at Arsenal. They have a soft underbelly. Oh no, boom, bro. The thing is, you lot are unbeaten in cup finals under him. What? Unless you want to count the Community Shield, but you know, Onana lost 2 European finals. Yeah, it would have been going off. Remember, Barca didn't want him. He went Ajax. Over 2 legs. That was my G. I can't remember what I was on about now. So, Warren, you see why I can't have you my money? Listen, with the manager that we have, you don't have to worry about us doing it. You just have to worry if we get rid of him and we get somebody in who's won it before and they start doing something for us. That's when you need to worry. You don't need to worry about us right now. What we're doing right now, this is what everybody wants. That's why you got your Terry Flewers and them saying the shit that they're saying. Because us being where we are, that's comfortable for everybody else. That's why you won't hear certain man on TalkSport or whatever saying how much Arteta should be. This is why you got C-Man on TalkSport talking about how the manager that we have should get sacked. I was hearing it left, right, and centre when it was Ten Hag. You know what I mean? But they're not saying it so much. They keep. What I'm hearing from the media is they keep peddling this idea of he just needs a few tweaks to get it right. No, you man are glad that this is happening because Arsenal is a club that everyone hates. I've never seen rival fans unite so much when it comes to Arsenal. Never seen it so much. Literally, Arsenal are that strong. They could unite the Bloods and Crips permanently. You know what I mean? The Bloods and the Crips would come together to hate Arsenal. That's how strong Arsenal could bond rivals together. And I'm not seeing anybody in the media talking about, oh, maybe Arteta needs to go, mate, because you need. All the same is what we need. All these men are chatting about is Arsenal need a striker. You know what I mean? That's all these men are talking about. Get a striker. You need a striker. The manager needs to do this. Surely next season will be it. Blue Tower will kill him. Me and Man United fans should be concerned. You got 3 Champions Leagues already. Not like we can match overtake you. It's the fact that it happened now. It's just like we don't want Spurs winning the league, but we know we've got more than 10, just more than 10 times what they have, kind of thing. Like we still can't have them winning any. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with them. They can't have us because what can they say to us? Yeah, they can say they've got more, but they can't banter us. They won't be able to banter us about not having one anymore, and they don't want to be in that place. Yeah, we made them look invincible into a deal with them. I hope they do. I'd rather not see PSG end their hoodoo of that. PSG to win the Champions League after letting Mbappe go. Yeah, exactly. It's written in the stars. I mean, it's written in the stars. Milan ain't using to PSG. Warren, trust me, nothing better than winning the Champions League. I just want the Champions League of Europe. You never seen that to end. And don't like it now. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Can't stand PSG in there, Barbarian fans. Remember that CR7 free kick? You probably talk about that semi-final in 2009, aren't you? Telling you, if we ever get our hands on the Champions League, it's over for everyone. Delete socials after all our pain. Telling you. But you see, I said that if this manager wins me the double that involves the league and the Champions League, I'll be bronze bomber in. That's changed now because now we've gone further without winning anything. Now, to keep this fraud at this club, for me to be super Tets in, now he owes me a treble now. He owes this club a treble. And I know he ain't going to do that. I know it's not possible for him to do it because with the way his man management and everything like that, not possible. You know what I mean? So I'll never be for this guy being at this club because he ain't going to achieve that. But if he can give me a treble, it could be a treble of Champions League, FA Cup, EFL Cup, Premier League, Champions League, EFL Cup, Premier League, Champions, FA Cup. Could be a domestic treble, Premier League, EFL Cup, FA Cup. If you can give me a treble, I will say so-and-so in. A double ain't going to quit anymore. Not after the 5 years that we've had. Sorry, no. We're about to watch our Ops win trophies. Sorry. I mean, you can't put me through 5 years of trauma and only pay me 10 grand compensation. I'm sorry, I want more than that. I earn more than that in the year. So I want more than that. I mean, I want big money. And that's what I'm saying about if I'm gonna be this guy in. Treble. You had all this time to try and get shit right. You should be able to assemble that then. But no, he won't. He won't be able to. His man management is nowhere near the level to even get a double that would involve winning the Community Shield at the start and then winning a trophy of any kind in that same season. He won't even be able to do that. You know what I mean? He couldn't do that in 2023, 24. We Judge Moore did a good review on our game. Brutal but honest. I haven't watched it. I tuned into his watch along in that semi-final. When they equalized, no, when Barca went in front for 3-2, I tuned in. Well, you couldn't still chat. Some of us got 3 and 6. Oh no. See, this is the thing, yeah. The moment we get our hands, if it happens, it won't happen under this manager. But should the day come that we get our hands on the Champions League trophy, I'm still coming for Liverpool and Man United. Because, well, Man United especially, because Man United played word games, yeah? Man United fans were the ones saying, "Ooh, you've only got 3 Premier Leagues, mate, and we've got 13, kid." So I'm going to do the same thing. I will do the same thing. If we get our hands on the Champions League, I'll just say we just need to win one more now, because that one you won in 68, that one called the Champions League. So yes, we can still come for those 2 clubs. But that ain't going to happen anytime soon, so you don't need to worry about that. Oh. Still hate you, man. You just concentrate on winning that Europa League, fam. Just do that. Do the right thing for football. Yeah? Save North London. You know what I mean? North London's in your hands now. You, man, got the juice now. It's all on you now. You lot can save North London. You lot can keep North London red. You lot can make North London look like it's a time of the month, fam. Keep it that way. That's what you man can do. All you have to do is win on the, 24th of May? Or whenever it is. That's all you need to do. We know you've lost to them 3 times this season. Don't let that get to your heads. Don't let that get to your heads. It's a cup final, and you're playing cereal bottlers in Spurs. Yeah, just do your job. That's all we ask. We're on your side. We're all glory, Man United. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? If this was a Champions League final, I'd wear a United shirt. But because it's not, I ain't gonna go that far. Because when that Champions League final in 2019, I wore my friend's Liverpool shirt, and we all watched the game. We knew Liverpool were gonna win that final. We knew it. And in all fairness, that penalty was really harsh. You know what I mean? But couldn't have happened to a better club. Fuck them. Still can't believe it got backs. I almost said that guy's name. Oh, he hasn't been back. Hey, he'll back him. He'll back him forever. At this point, don't want no other English club winning Champions League if it ain't United. You see, I have that same mentality as well. You know what I mean? I have that same mentality. I don't want another English club doing anything. I'm not one of those, I don't mind seeing an English club win it. Nope. I want it to be us. I have the same mindset when it comes to London clubs. Yeah. It would be funny if Crystal Palace beat City in the FA Cup final, but really and truly, I don't want it to happen because I don't want Crystal Palace to be that London club that's just gonna be able to have chest for us. No, sorry, no. I don't care if you're Fulham, Palace, Barnet, Leyton Orient. I don't want you, man, winning anything that we can win on our watch. Nope. Don't want y'all winning the EFL Cup. Don't want y'all winning FA Cup. Don't want y'all doing none of that. You know what I mean? We rule London. So do you think top owners would care 3, 6, or 1? It'll be the biggest hype. That's the thing. Nobody cares how many times a Champions League is won. They don't. Hence, when you hear the banter of Arsenal never winning a Champions League, they say the banter's alive because we've never done it. The fans of clubs that have won it multiple times, they don't necessarily care about winning it multiple times. All they care about is that they've done it. I've not heard not one Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea fan, or Forest fan, fuck it, Villa and Chelsea. I've not heard not one of their fans say, sack the manager if he doesn't win the Champions League. I've never heard that. Never, ever heard anybody say, if he doesn't win the Champions League, because we haven't won it for such a long time, sack him. Never heard it. Never heard United fans cry about, it's been 2008 since we last won the Champions League. Never heard Liverpool fans say, it's been 2019 since we last won the Champions League. Never heard City fans say, it's been 2023 since we last won it. Never heard Chelsea fans say, it's been 2021 since we won it. Never heard Villa fans say, we haven't won it since 82. If the manager don't win it, sack him. Never heard Forest fans say none of that either. Why? Because nobody cares about winning it multiple times like that. What they know is it will be a bonus if they did it. And people recognize you can't just win the Champions League every so often. English clubs, when they win it, there's usually a big gap before they win it again. Yeah. So nobody cares about the numbers. They only care about numbers when they want to flex hardcore. But when push comes to shove, just get your hands on one. Nobody banters Chelsea, right? Liverpool fans don't necessarily banter Chelsea because Liverpool won more Champions League than them. They don't. They only do it to United fans because they're rivals. You know what I mean? Forest fans are chatting to Villa fans about we won it twice. They're not. You know what I mean? So I've said before, if we win the Champions League one time, yeah, and we don't win it for, let's just say we'll win in a span of 7 years. Let's just say we win one Champions League and we win probably about 3 league titles in that time and maybe some other cups, but we only win one Champions League in that time. Okay. Because what everybody's told us is, it's all about getting your hands on one, having one in your record. You see, if Arsenal had won the Champions League in 1962 or something like that, yeah, if we'd have won it in 1962 and not won it since, then the banter would be that we haven't won it for such a long time. That's where the goalpost moves. You know what I mean? United hated by everyone. I'd still tip Arsenal being hated more than everybody else because people can accept you lot winning. You know what I mean? Put us in Europa League final. Watch the meltdown. You know what I mean? You guys just young and in cope. It is. Arsenal fans chat too much. So do you lot. Everybody chats too much. Mark Woolwich trying to call out Dan Potts. I know. I've seen the high fan most hate clubs. The media, who gets cooked more, Arteta or Amorim? Well, in all fairness, like I said, Arteta will get the less cooking because everybody enjoys what he's doing. The moment I said his name, didn't I? The moment our manager starts building success at this club, if he was to ever do it, he will become, by the media, by everybody else, he will become the most hated man on earth. Let this manager dare to win Premier League, Champions League, back-to-back trophies. If he starts doing what Pep started doing with City, let him do that. Watch the media come for him more than what they already would do. Watch. Then any slip up that he does, they'll start saying they should move him on. Trust me. Trust me when I say this. Everybody's loving what I almost said his name. Everybody's loving what the Bronze Bomber's doing at his club because it's taking us nowhere. It's just keeping us in that bubble of, oh, well, the Arsenal fans are getting gassed and they think they're going to do this. And then when the bubble bursts right at the end and we're all good, everybody's like, yes. Everyone comes together. Rivals come together. The Bloods and the Crips come together. I mean, yeah, to be fair, he is, I think he is in his 30s. But he has an immature mindset when it comes to, how can you be this old and back such a failure? You're too old for that now. Scammering media in love with the Bronze Bomber. Trust me, they'll hate him if he starts winning, though. Tell you. It will be written in the stars, but it's PSG. They are an unlucky team. Let's hope you're right that Inter Milan do it. Yeah, and then Chelsea won more in recent times. Yeah. They have. But anyways, there's a lot of comments on here. But I'm gonna call it a night anyway. Cook my brother if Crystal wins that. I'll still come for City fans. Egal's argument about it's not the manager's players. So no manager from now on going forward should be sacked. So only the players fought by his statement. Yeah, he moves the goalpost every single time. He'll do it next season. Watch May 2026. There'll be something else. I'm seeing Stricto talking about, or was it him? I think it was him saying about Arteta's got one more season or something. I think even Robbie said the same thing. Oh, said his name. Saying that the manager's got one more season. I guarantee you that the goalpost will be moved again. Guarantee it. Yep. I knew they'd be like that, and I don't know any West Ham fans, but I knew they'd be like that. But yeah, there's quite a lot of comments. I can't keep up with everyone. Why are people like Alan Smith, Darren Bent, Osborne, six players off? Well, you see, with Alan Smith, you would have thought that he would know better. You'd have thought anybody who used to play for Arsenal legend, everything like that, would know better. But they get sucked in. But end of the day, not all legends want to see Arsenal or whoever they play for. Not all legends are really keen on seeing them keep up what they were doing when they were there. Because at the end of the day, they're not playing for that club anymore. You know what I mean? So they're not part of it. So there's that as well. Michael wants the Chelsea in the final. Yeah, the thing is, I was rooting for you lot as well. I wanted you lot to win that because I didn't want Chelsea to win another one. But what happened. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't think he does. You know what I mean? You can see through his bullshit. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it here. As I said, my score prediction for the game is Liverpool 1, Arsenal 3. I'm still sticking by that. Sounds crazy, but is what it is. Anyways, like the stream, share, comment, subscribe, follow all the socials. The link is in the description below. And yeah, big up to all yous that came in here and stuck with me for nearly an hour and a half. But I'm going to chill out for the rest of the night now anyway. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Big up to all yous and peace out.
And if anyone wants to have a come at me,
come and find me. I'm in the car park now.
Because I'm a black belt in karate.
Stop the cap.
Come and have a pop.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.